run it back, 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 run it back. Love everything I never wanted, want it back. Gotta put them never run me, on it back. Keep the W and double back, back, back. I need that, fight, stay, I'll be taking off, fight, promise me, baby, I'm my own type, yeah. Run it back, 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 run it back. I don't stop thinking about the rush. Run it back when you rush. Run it back when you rush. I'll be back when you rush. Ultra fast. I ain't with no dash. Run it back. Hey, man, get the shit back.
Run it back. You think I wanna kill like a black? Body act. Run it back. You see how I act. Feel like feeling like a fatal heart attack. I die for that. I feel myself out on my cat, I anything that's in my psyche. Feeling myself high key, running back, let me at the back. On my cat, I anything that's in my psyche.
Well, the weather not fully cooperating here in Pittsburgh, but that has not stopped Steeler Nation from filling the stands at a rain-soaked Acrisure Stadium. Tonight it's the second of our Monday night doubleheader. As the Braves taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The second of two games tonight. It's the Browns and Steelers underway to wrap up week 2. A run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. To the 26. Look at this Browns defense. This unit, third best in the NFL at stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results are pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. There's nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this guy.
He'll look to throw it. Defense has a touchdown. Now Cade York for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but their swing is good. So they throw the pick six and get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Olszewski going to hold on to this one for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes to any division like this, it's a measuring stick game.
I would agree with that totally because our division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, something like that neighborhood.
There's going to get it again on second down. Before you fix the pickup, first down. The Steelers are 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1, and they they've got a pretty good deal for the schedule makers as well. Home games in weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them come later in the year.
Now the first down carry for Harris. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there, also a first down. This running game so important for them, and they do that, and helped lead to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
They stay on the ground again. It's Harris. Picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 4-1. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving the defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Is incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 4. Look at this Browns defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. He's going to take it in. Here's Tom first. And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear, but here in the rain, the elements, they'll go for it. It's a first down. Pickett sets up play action.
Against the run and they come toward by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Running straight ahead.
Is strong right up the middle. I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in 2 people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right out and right up the middle.
First down, and they go back to Harris. Right at the line of scrimmage. Mike Ford in on the tackle. This defense for the Browns, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it 4 times, 2 interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Here's a 2nd down try. It's knocked away and incomplete. Really good coverage
yards all over the field and took away the intended read. Campbell's dared to try to put his gun into the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Throwing in third down. Here's Pickett. Browns are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. After the interception, here's Watson. This short pass into the hands of the junior. That's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
What a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets it up for the 1st down.
1st down, you're going to get forward for only about a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Not much on that run, Charles.
That's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Mark that down for a win in the defense column.
Watson. It's a short one here. Keeps his time here. Another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 42. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for the Cleveland 1st. First down and run with Chubb. It's in now as that will take us to the end of the first quarter. Working with the wing, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Off of play action, it's Watson. And he's got the speed for Goodwin. He'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have worked right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal.
With Chubb. He's just shy of the goal as he's out of bounds right at the wall. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
They went to a mental defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. If ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone to stop defenses against good defenders, and you want bigger.
Nick Chubb, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, and the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after's up and good, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Shesky going to hold on to this touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles. Just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Johnson. measuring up to the 45. They're going to gain a 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but really good captains.
The way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves, they're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. They juked him. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 68 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. It was Myles Garrett that time who got in there and brought him down.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. Pickett back to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson.
Well, someone is certainly having a big game, and while that sack doesn't quite have the splash of his pick 6 from earlier, you know he's thrilled to be making big plays during a great individual effort today.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, Pickett. And the pressure gets to him again. Myles Garrett. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. The Steelers send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Here comes Grant on the return. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
A very solid gain of 27. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Now Chubb on 1st down, able to work his way forward for about 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And they'll get this out quickly to Goodwin. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Moore graded high on the scale with speed, hands, and route running ability entering the 2021 draft, but had limited chances in his first 2 years with the Jets.
Cleveland brought him in to give him a chance to grow into the starter many expected, and sure looks like they made the right decision there.
Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Chubb. Calling a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. Here's Watson. Touchdown! Matt Breida, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Pickett's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Let's go.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Pickett will look to throw it here. And he's got his target, Harris. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready, set.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. They'll get this down to the 38. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Here's Pickett. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Was it Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground? Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll
These two coaching staffs likely going through their final adjustments for the second half. One of these teams is going to emerge 2-0. But who will it be? To find out, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Watson, and he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
On the move to his left. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So certainly not at all what you're looking for here to start the third quarter. A fumble on their opening drive.
Not at all. You're exactly right about that, because this had a chance to be the drive to put everything away. A touchdown here, that might have put everything out of reach for them. They definitely handed out a lifeline to the defense on that play.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 84 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Now here's another carry for Harris. He stiff arms him. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Boswell good with the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Chubb will get the call, running left. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Watson off play action. And that is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
On the return is Peterson. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 5. They'll run again with Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Pickett. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. First catch so far by Pickens. It's good for a 1st down. They hand this off to Harris. And it's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 115 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now a give. Running left is Harris. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Pickett. It's brought in by Harris. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 15-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On the ground, it's Harris. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. Najee Harris. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Steelers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point put through by Boswell. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Browns drive about to get started. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. A give running right is Chubb. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Watson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. Great start to the 2nd quarter, better than 30 yards.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They run again with Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Pickett escaping the pressure right. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're so long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1. Now Chubb running right. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. Cooper, the man in motion left. They run again on 1st down. Chubb. Oh, what a juke into space. Chase. Down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the night. And the Browns are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. Left side caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Harris running straight ahead, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Anthony Walker up behind the line and finishing that play off.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. He'll buy some time right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Try him with Pickett here on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they come out and reestablish the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Back to throw. Pickett. Toward the pylon. Caught. Touchdown. Allen Robinson. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And the Browns are able to cover this one up. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Maybe a free play for Watson. They'll roll him out right. That is intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And the Browns have just about sewn up this football game. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Throwing now, Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Boy, how about the strength there after the catch? I've got to get back in the gym myself now. I'm inspired. Boom, he shook off some tacklers. Bang, fighting to get to the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, but he's got his guys set up 1st and goal.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. The York on now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and it's 35-21.
35. Steelers 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Pickett. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, Make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
They'll run. Here's Harris. Oh, and what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short gain.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here we go, shot.
One final shot for Pickett. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. What a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a complete effort to secure the win, and both sides of the ball made big plays. But how demoralizing is it when the opposing defense can take one all the way back against you? And that was the case here. That really sparked them to victory.
So for Cleveland, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they'll fall to 1-1. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.